Hello, I'm Desiree Wood. I've been a driver for 15 years. I want you all to know that us lady drivers here, we want you to think differently about drivers after meeting us, that maybe who's behind the wheel is a mother, a daughter, a sister, a grandma, an aunt, and we hope that this exhibit will change your perspective. When I became a truck driver in 2007, I was astonished by the diversity. People of color, diversity in gender and identity. It seemed like a place for everyone, but retention was fleeting. Most didn't get any appreciation, and the seasoned drivers' appreciation is very sparse. I discovered that trucking has always been diverse, but it is not inclusive. Recognition has been reserved for those who fit an image that has been deemed by the industry as worthy. The message has been verbally explicit from senior female executives to serve in silence. This environment has driven wedges rather than unifying the women in trucking. The Sisters of the Road Gallery exhibit is unique because it showcases that despite the solitary nature of our work, we drivers share with one another what few can relate with, and we are forever a sisterhood of the road because of that. Sometimes a prisoner of the road because of our hours of service. Like we heard before, women make up 7% of the 3.5 million drivers. That means there's over 200,000 women out there hauling freight. So I want you to know that women are not new to truck driving. They've always been there since freight trucks were developed in 1918. In 2017, fashion photographer Anne-Marie Michelle contacted me, asking me if I could help her connect with women truck drivers to make this exhibit. She wanted to highlight women truck drivers through these portraits, and it led to the publication of the Sisters of the Road coffee table book that you're going to see out there. In 2022, the exhibit went to London, and Idella traveled to London for the launch. It then went to Australia and then came to the United States, where the portraits were mounted in a trailer and traveled across the USA during Women's History Month. Our organization, Real Women in Trucking, had already embarked on a campaign in 2012 to reestablish women of trucking history that had been erased. We started with Luella Bates, who was driving in 1918, and then with Adri Sue Bitsy Gomez of the Coalition of Women Truck Drivers. They fought in the 1970s discrimination, sexual harassment, and to have women's restrooms and showers in truck stops. Through recognition awards like the Queen of the Road events and Trucking Industry Trailblazer, we honored many truck drivers, and we have formed deep bonds with them over the years. So many of the women in this exhibit are part of our community, and some of them have passed away since this exhibit was launched. So we want to remember them in their devotion to this profession. Previously invisible legends like Sandy Talbot, who recently retired from driving this past June at the age of 83 after 46 years of service, and Idella Hansen, who has given 57 years and is still driving right now, have earned the right more than anyone to be seen and heard by this industry. Exhibits like this and inclusive recognition awards are crucial for recognizing the contribution of remarkable individuals who embody the spirit of what it means to truly be a professional driver. Historical misrepresentations marginalize our shared experiences, and if we intend to create a more sustainable profession of truck driving for women entering this industry, we must be authentic. Real Women in Trucking was formed to tackle gender-based harassment and in the trucking workplace. The name Real has nothing to do with gender and everything to do with authenticity. We are thrilled that these portraits are here at USDOT to shed light on the lives of those who keep the supply chain moving. We applaud the FMCSA WOTAB report that has included most of the recommendations we have made over the past 10 years, but we respectfully urge immediate action, as the precarity of this job as truck driver has made it unsustainable for many, and discrimination is on the rise. Despite the job's challenges, the solitude of the open road, and the pride in overcoming obstacles that make being a truck driver a uniquely life-changing and rewarding experience, it's something that changes you forever. As Bitsy Gomez said, a good truck is what a man should be, big and strong and takes you where you want to go. Enjoy the exhibit and feel free to ask us any questions.